It's everybody's favorite unk, Benjamin Franklin, a.k.a. Dr. Franklin, a.k.a. Benny Frank, a.k.a. Benny Bolts, a.k.a. Big Ben, not the clock, just the shock. I felt like it was a good time for me to do what unks do and drop some knowledge on you. Let's call it the Unclaration of Independence. G-Doug got this party started and is getting his army suited and booted in their 7-6 drip. Speaking of his army, do you know where he kept his armies during the American Revolution? No. He kept them in his sleeveys. He kept his armies in his sleeveys. No one ever laughed at that joke. But listen, I'm an inventor. I'm not afraid to fail. My very first plan, the Albany Plan of Union, I tried to unite the colonies against the French back in 1754. Guess what? It failed. Who cares? Check out that flag behind me. That's where this sick rattlesnake logo I made comes from. I put it in the Pennsylvania Gazette to try and let the squad know if we don't unite, we die. Now, I'm not ready to go full-on French and Indian War join or die on the 6-7ers, but all of you out there still saying 6-7, you have to know that 6-7 is mid. And whenever something is mid, we gotta get rid. Listen, you heard from Tommy J, and he was the main chef, right? But it was more than just the man from Monticello. So he had this group called the Committee of Five. Me, John Adams, a.k.a. Little J, a.k.a. Old Sink or Swim, a.k.a. Little Squabble. Little J and I served as the taste testers for the chef. If something needed a little more spice, a little less sauce, that was us. Then there's Roger Sherman, a.k.a. Raj. Anytime he'd say something I'd agree with, I'd say, Roger, or sure, man. He never laughed. But Raj was everywhere, though. He's the only founding father, a.k.a. Day One Daddy, that signed all 4 of our founding documents. Ever heard of the Great Compromise? That was Raj. Last, we had Robert Livingston, a.k.a. the Forgotten Fifth, because he's the only one in the squad that didn't sign it. But if you live west of the Mississippi River in the Louisiana Territory, put some respect on Bob's name, because he helped negotiate the deal to buy that land from the little general from France, Napoleon Bonaparte. Okay, one last thing about the Declaration of Independence. When we signed our names, pledged our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor, I said we must all hang together, or assuredly we shall all hang separately. At least I think I said it. Some people said I said it. I was 70 years old when we signed this thing, so I don't really remember, but either way, the sentiment was true. We were putting it all on the line for 7-6. 6-7 is just a line. 6-7 will never be 7-6. Benny Bolts out. Keep it 100, just like me.